I did a short video. I finished up the artwork on one side of Robotron today. The red on the same side that I did the blue last night. I was going to do the blue on the other side, and I was like, you know what, I want to see what this looks like. So I did the red, and I did a short video on it. And in the video, I showed you what color red I used, because I ended up spray canning the red because there was a lot more red than there was blue yesterday. So I spray canned the red, showed you what color that is in the video, and then I also showed you told you the color name and not the name, but the number on the marker that I used and the brand of marker. I couldn't get the camera really to focus on the packaging, but I said what it was and where it came from. So somebody had asked me about that, I believe this morning, if I could tell them what marker I used. So that's on the short video. I want to do my weekly unboxing here of what came, and then I want to open up the Expressway pinball, the EM. I was having a good game over the weekend, and it just stopped right in the middle of my game, like on ball 3. Ball 3 went to drain, and it just stopped at the bottom, and nothing happened. Just the lights were on, but it wouldn't work. So I turned the game off, and I turned it back on, and nothing turns on now. So I'm going to open up the playfield and mess with that reel in the back of it, spin it a little bit, and see if it actually comes on. Maybe it just got caught in a weird spot or something. So that's what I want to look at that after I open these boxes up. And then I still have to look at the Raven pinball, because that on Saturday night also failed midway through a game. Everything in the back went off. But all the lights are on. I'm pretty positive that's a grounding issue, so I think it's time to do the grounding modification that needs to be done to that game. So I'll probably do that on a video, obviously. And I want to put LEDs in the Expressway. I think it'd be kind of cool to just light it up a little bit different colors. But let's see what came in the mail this week. So I found a transformer for Playboy, because I did not have a transformer. I ended up paying $60 shipped for this, which is a good deal. I think these things usually sell for like $200. So it probably needs rebuilt, but this goes in the head. So now I have a transformer. All the fuses are good on it. Well, missing one fuse, but I'll be able to clean this and put that into the Playboy now. Set that down there out of the way. This is the parts that were supposed to be here a couple days ago, but they just came. I have two K7000 chassis to fix for a guy, and these are the cap kits and the flybacks for it. They were supposed to be here on Monday, but they didn't show up. Well, Monday was a holiday, so they didn't come, but then they were supposed to be here Tuesday and they didn't show up. So I have two cap kits and two flybacks for K7000 monitor chassis. So now this weekend I can get those knocked out and ship them back to him. I mean, there still could be something other wrong with it, but he wants flybacks and new cap kits on them. You know, and then if there's something else wrong with it, I should have the parts here to fix it. This should be my screen bezel for, yep, Sinistar. Okay, so this is the Sinistar screen bezel. This I'm going to stick to the tinted plexi, and then put the clear glass over top of it, and that should give it a really nice look. So there's that. So now I have all the parts for Sinistar, finally. Oh wait, actually, this should be the last part for Sinistar. This came from Arcade Art Shop in the United Kingdom. He does really, really good work. I try to buy as much as I can from him. He prints his artwork directly to the plexiglass. And this is the marquee. Don't know if we'll be able to see it. I don't know if it's covered or not. It's got a protective cover on it. But give you a little quick glimpse here. It's always very nice looking. I don't want to unwrap it right now. I don't want to get it all dirty. So now I officially have all the parts for Robotron and Sinistar that I have been waiting on. And here's the parts that I bought this week for Playboy Pinball. Like I said, I try to buy a part or two every week until I have everything. This came from Marco Pinball. I wonder if both things are in here. I ordered two different things. Yeah, this should be in there. More cardboard to burn. This is a full Playboy plastic set. And I ordered the decals for the front apron. Additional parts right here. So these are the decals for the apron. Trying not to rip them or cut them. So these are all three pieces for that. They got a textured laminate on them. So now I have those. These I probably won't be able to see. Maybe I can take a quick glimpse of one. But the playfield that I still have to pick up does not have the plastics on it. Plus, I mean, these ones are actually kind of expensive. $159. And looks like these are going to be a pain in the ass to get the paper off, possibly. Maybe. Maybe not. But that's what they look like. I don't want to take it off and get them all scratched up. So that's what came this week. So I need to order I need to order an LED display set from Wolf Puck. I think that's the name of it. I need to order those still. And maybe just a few other parts. And then I'm going to borrow a harness from my buddy. He has a Mystic pinball, so that I can make a harness for the cabinet for my Playboy. So I am like 75% there to having all the parts for that. Let's go pull this glass off and open up the playfield and see if my buddy Greg is right on that mechanism needing to be turned a little bit. And also my flipper button on the left side broke, which is not a big deal. It's just a leaf switch button. I have tons of them, so I can pop that out and change it. Maybe I'll put a lighted one in. I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. But let's go over there and take this glass out and see what we can do. Now I gotta clean up my mess. It just gets more and more mess down here. Don't worry, before you know it, it'll all be back together. Come on off, Lockwire. Oh, that's right, this is all in one. Okay, it is plugged in. The ball's up there. Okay, I don't know if he was talking about that one or that one. I'm going to say the bottom one, possibly. Well, you know what? Probably should hit this button too. Nothing. Okay, I think he said there's a fuse in the head. I can go look at that and see if by chance that blew. So let me go check that real quick because this is kind of in a crappy spot. Okay, so it is up and running. Had nothing to do with those guys. So this right here, this guy, I pushed it down, it spun around, and then I was able to start a game. So I don't know if something in there just fell in a weird position. Let's turn it off and see if it actually turns on now. Okay, let me hit this button to start, to lights up. Let's coin it up. Okay, so now it's working. Flippers are working. So I think what happened was somehow this row of switches right here with that wheel fell in the wrong spot. It's the only thing I can come up with. But it is working. It reset the score. Let's try it real quick, just real fast. And then maybe we'll change out a couple LEDs and then I'm gonna call it a night because it's getting late. I can't use the one flipper. I don't have a button on it right now. Let's see, does this pop up still? Yep. Okay. So something simple. Why it did that, I don't know. Let me take this ball out. I'll put it in my pocket for a minute. I'm gonna turn the game off and back on. I think I want to do some different colors in the playfield. I don't know, just to do something different. I gotta fix this switch, obviously. I don't know. These ones like point all different directions, which makes them really bright and nice. Do I want to maybe light these up different colors? These I believe are red when they light. Also, another thing is when this ball comes out of here, 99% of the time it goes like this, straight down the center. And I think you can adjust that a little bit. I'm thinking by maybe spinning it a hair in there or something. I'm not positive. But let's try a couple different LEDs in the playfield. Why not? I mean, it's not going to hurt anything. If I don't like the way it looks, I'll just change them back. Not a big deal. I do like the white. It is nice looking. But, you know, I'll always utilize them in something else if I don't use them all in this. I'm looking for a drill real quick. I do like the white. I don't know that I'm going to want to change them. But I'm going to see what a blue one looks like. Ah, crap. I don't know. Be almost nice if it were brighter up top. I don't know. I think that these need to stay all the white ones, to be honest with you. I thought maybe I would change them, but I don't think that, I think the white's the way to go on these. I just think that the colored washes out the look, you know what I mean? Now I gotta try to get this guy back on. All right, so that is a no-go for me, at least. I personally don't like that. I could change these guys. Let me turn it off. Let me see here. How many do I have going down this row here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. Let me see what I have color-wise. Maybe we'll do like, there's 10 of them. Maybe we'll do like, I got an idea. Let's do 3 blue, 3 green, 3 red, and then the last one, which is the highest amount of points you can get. Let's do that in white. See what it looks like. Now, I don't know if I can just bend these slightly to put these bulbs in, or if I'm going to have to take the screws out. I hate bending these sometimes because they just kind of get out of whack and they just don't look good. I think I'm just going to take the screws out. I mean, it really is not that big a deal. As long as I don't drop all the screws. So I think we're going to start with blue. It's got that wire really tight on there. You have to kind of take them all out. So I guess I'll be bending them down. How did I already lose the screw that I just set down? There it is. Yeah, guess it does help. Just take multiple down at a time. So I basically found that switch sticking like that just out of sheer luck. I just started pushing on things, and it clearly made a difference. These are a pain in the butt to get to. So let me do all these. I'll come back and then we'll start a game and see what those look like. Okay, I changed everything under here and I'm going to turn it on. I have not turned it on yet, so we can see what it looks like. I changed it up a little bit from what I was saying. Turn it on. Oh yeah, switch broken. Okay, so I put blue LEDs in all of the letters because these are like a bluish color. I ended up going with red, 3 yellow, 3 green, and then the 10,000 in white. I figured red, yellow, and green is kind of like a street light, you know. And then I did red in these two. I don't know if that's a color changer or not. And then these are just white LEDs behind the red because they're going to be red no matter what. Oh, something's stuck on. Okay, I know what that is. The bulb is a little bit in the way. Okay, there we go. Okay, the ball's in my pocket, but that's okay. So now this is lighting up red. Let me raise the camera up here, because those were white before. That's the color changer in the spot letter. So now if we hit this, these are not lighting up. I forgot how to light those ones. Post them up. That's, I don't know why that's hitting. The heck? You know what? There's another bulb. Somehow there's a bulb in the way. So I need to change that bulb. That's weird. I didn't even mess with that. That one's not lighting up, and we're getting a bunch of flashing when I hit something, which I thought it shouldn't do that, but I could be wrong. I forget how to these, I guess, are not lighting. There we go. Gotta hit the yellow ones. So it goes red to yellow. That one's flickering. Would need socket, must be bad. And then it goes to green and white. Okay. RESSWAY. Okay. Specials lit on both sides. That time it wasn't too bad. This pop bumper is not lighting up. Oh, it's sort of lighting up on that one. Something's funky with that one. And that's probably the same thing with one of these sockets are a little messed up. LED's just loose in there. It's a crappy socket. That's better. Oh, you piece of poop. I don't know if that's, should only light. Okay, so that one does stay there. It's just a crappy fit in there. If I can bend that down a hair. Flathead pair of pliers maybe. Oops, my squeeze is a little too tight there. Open it back up a hair. Come on. That's a tighter fit. I gotta change that stupid leaf switch. Oh, did I not start? I didn't start a game. There we go. So basically I took the two ends of metal and just squeezed them together a little bit, then I had to pry them apart a little bit because I squeezed them too tight. But hopefully now that'll stay on. Okay. All right, I'm gonna just change out this flipper button real quick. And I'm gonna play a game real quick and then call it a night. I just grabbed the new white one. I'll probably change the other side out as well, but not right this moment. I have to grab or look for another white one. That should be the right one. Looks like it's a long one. No, I think it's a short one. All right, I need to see if I have a short white one. All right, I'll be back. All right, I didn't have any short white ones. I have two short teal ones, which kind of matches the side. That'll work if I can get the nut on, which I think I can. Yeah, that button came flying out of the cabinet. Okay, change out this one. Someone's got a washer and a screw on this side because clearly that one was snapped as well. So they put a screw on there with a washer. But we can change that out. So it's probably good I'm changing them both out. I've seen that done in the past. Okay, should be good. I'm gonna change out this bulb. This guy on the end here, that was giving me problems. I'll just leave it for now. Oh, my ball's right here. Right down the... still not leveled out or anything. No. $20,510. I think the back legs are up too high. Because it's kind of hard to get to the top of the playfield. Well, my bonus is at the 10,000. Darn it. If I can just get it to go in that hole. Yeah, the back legs are up too high. Yeah, 10,000 points sitting there. There it is. Four thousand, I think. 5. That's 51,000. I am on my last ball. Oh, I got lucky. No. No. Darn it. 56,000. I think that might be my new best. So yes, this is working again. I'm going to wipe the playfield off. There's a little bit of rubbing compound that kind of fell out of spots, which that's normal. That happens when he waxed it. Maybe I'll touch up this couple spots right here and then just slide the glass back on. So, or put the glass back on. Am I done or do I have another ball? No, I'm done. Just sitting there. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that's going to end this video. I just figured I'd see if I could fix this thing, and I did, in fact, fix it by just a switch being stuck. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow night, I'm hoping to do the blue. I am going to do the blue on Robotron on the other side, and then I just have the red to do, and Robotron will be touched up, and then I'll be ready for the silver on the sides, which I got to look tomorrow. I keep forgetting to look to see if I have some silver paint. So we're getting there, guys. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.